going on, guys? It is Jaden with Fantasy Tomorrow, and we have our wonderful resident expert, Caleb, over here on the other TV. We are here for Week 7 flex options, okay? I know you guys are so excited to hear them, so please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and get right in. So we know, Caleb knows, I didn't quite know this till he told me, but flex options can be the big difference between a win and a loss. So he is here to help us get those victories, okay? So Caleb, what RBs are good flex options for Week 7?
So one I like a lot is J.D. McKissic for the Washington football team. Now, he's getting the same number of touches in that backfield right now as Antonio Gibson, and everybody loves Antonio Gibson. He's had some really good performances this year, but J.D. McKissic has kind of flown under the radar, and I think he's someone that has some high upside while having also a high floor because of his work in Washington's passing game. So I think you can't really go wrong with starting McKissic in your flex. Now, another player I think is a solid option is Adrian Peterson, running back for the Detroit Lions. And that's mainly because of the volume of work he's getting in Detroit. They love using him, especially around the goal line. And I think he's getting a pretty decent workload there. I think he's going to continue seeing that as the season progresses. I think he has a high enough floor where you can really set him into your flex and not worry too much about it. And another player that I like even more than Peterson is his teammate, DeAndre Swift. And DeAndre Swift is really starting to shine through. He had an explosive week last week in Week 6. And he's likely going to see his involvement in the Lions offense only continue. Now, both Peterson and Swift getting as much work as they are is coming at the detriment of their teammate Kerryon Johnson, who's just being phased out of the offense. So I think that now that it's not a three-headed monster and only a two-headed monster in that Detroit backfield, I do think there's value there. I think that you could start either Peterson or Swift in your flex and get solid production from either of them.
Okay, so are there any wide receivers that we should be looking to have in our flex option?
Yeah, one I think you can still start this week is Travis Fulgham, wide receiver for Philadelphia. He is the Eagles' best receiving option right now. With Zach Ertz going to be out for a few weeks, he's on IR. I think Fulgham is only going to see an uptick in targets. And even if Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey come back from injury, Fulgham has kind of shown that he belongs in this offense. And I think that it's going to be tough and hard for those two former or players that are coming off injury to really get back and get involved in this offense and build back their relationship with Carson Wentz. So I like Fulgham. I think that he's going to be a great option moving forward. And I also like Mike Williams a lot for the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, he's a big play threat for them, and he's playing against a team in the Jaguars that have a secondary that's extremely exploitable. If you watched the Jaguars vs. Lions game last week, you saw Kenny Golladay completely exploit their secondary on multiple occasions, and I think Williams will be able to do the same thing. Not to mention, Williams is a great red zone target. I think that he has a chance to explode this week against the Jaguars. And if you're really desperate, you're looking for somebody, maybe your team's been decimated by injuries or bye weeks, and you just need somebody to plug in, I think a player that has a lot of upside is Marquise Valdes-Scantling, or MVS, as we like to call him. So he's a wide receiver for Green Bay, and he's someone that is really just going to benefit from Aaron Rodgers not having a lot of options to throw to. Aaron Rodgers has to throw to somebody on the Packers. So I think MVS could see a good game. He's going up against the Texans defense. The Texans have a bad pass defense. I think it's very exploitable. So MVS could be a solid play with maybe some breakout potential if you really just need to find somebody to put into your flex spot.
Okay, guys, so there are some solid flex options that Caleb just gave you. If you want a few extra bonus, go watch our Monday recap videos, because I promise there's some good ones in there too. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tap on that notification bell so you can keep hanging out with us. We know we're pretty cool, okay? As always, my name is Jaden. That was our guy, Caleb, over there. And we are Fantasy Tomorrow, where we're giving you the information to learn today and win tomorrow. We'll see you guys for Week 8.